Correct. First of all, thanks for hosting us here this morning. It's a great pleasure to be here. Since our customers are mostly first-time borrowers, we have a very extremely easy process and very convenient customer journey for them. You can inquire a loan through a simple text message, and then you'll get a reply from our system immediately. And then you can apply in any of the close to 30,000 points of sale that we currently have in the Philippines through our partners, of course.
So for now, you're available mostly in the big cities here, Manila, Mandaue, Cebu.
Yes, that's correct. We are currently available in NCR, South Luzon, specifically the Calabarzon region, and Central Visayas. But our plan is to expand operations nationwide until the end of the year, since we have been very successful and the pickup rate and the take-up rate is very, very good.
Actually, I was going to ask you that. Can you share with us how much loans you've disbursed so far since you started here in the Philippines? I believe 1.5 years?
That's correct. We have operations for more than 12 months already in the Philippines. We have disbursed so far more than 150 million pesos.
Wow.
With an average loan size of approximately 5,000 pesos each. Of course, it's a micro loan. So you can
Imagine how many. Yeah, so you basically, you're, according to my research, you give out loans between 2,000 pesos and 10,000 pesos with a repayment period of a month to 4 months.
Actually, we give loans up to 9 months with the convenient weekly installments. As I mentioned, most of the customers are first-time borrowers, and we aim to make it as convenient as possible for them and inform them how much they have to pay, what's the time that they have to make their installment. So.
What about the default rate? I read somewhere that there's a saying that goes, it's actually easier to serve this underserved market because they actually are better payers. Do you see this happening with Pera Agad?
Yeah, that's correct. I would say that our default rates are below average for the market because of our unique data scoring and analytics models. And for established borrowers, they're in the single digits. That's all I can say about that.
Okay, that's fair enough. Now, Alex, these loans are unsecured, and you use, of course, telco data analytics as a basis for credit scores, as well as to determine the loan amount. Can you elaborate? Because I know that this telco data analytics as a basis for credit scoring is unique to your platform.
That's correct. Thank you very much for asking this question. In fact, this is one of our unique characteristics in our business model. We score the subscriber and and in particular his willingness and credit worthiness based on the mobile data that we receive from our partners, as you mentioned, Smart and TNT. And we believe that we are one of the first companies in the world to do that. We already have a lot of experience in this data analytics on 3 different continents, and it works very well in the Philippines as well.
But you're targeting actually prepaid subscribers of Smart and Talk and Text. So how would you check this? Which data do you parse through the amount that they spend on prepaid load per month?
Well, there's a significant amount of data points, and it's not so easy to explain. But just to give you an idea, we get data from Smart, which is completely anonymized. Of course, we have to be legally compliant as well. We score all this data, gets fed into our algorithms, and we have developed a fully optimized model which will then give you a scoring decision, basically.
All right. Well, this is another interesting thing that I saw in your website's frequently asked questions. This is about credit records can actually be used moving forward for credit services with lower rates, for example, with banks and other financial institutions. is that really applicable here in the Philippines? I mean, are you working with the CIC on this, the Credit Information Center?
Yeah, we are obliged, just like any other financial institution, to provide data to the CIC. So yes, we work with them as well. With regards to the lower rates, we grant lower rates to the established borrowers. So that's
So
correct.
the more they
what you saw
borrow
on
and they pay on time and all of that,
Yes.
we can give them lower interest
We also
rates.
have loyalty programs for them. We engage in social causes. So basically, we contribute to the financial inclusion in the Philippines here, since this is one of the main government and BSP programs for the years to come.
All right. Well, speaking of that social aspect you were mentioning, so if you're a good payer, for example, I borrowed money and I pay you on time, part of these loans that are paid on time will in fact go back to the local community to be used for social causes that are chosen by borrowers. How does that work?
That's correct. Well, currently we are developing the functionality on our website, or for the ones who cannot access the website, we'll allow them to choose on the point of sale which one of the causes which they propose will be granted donation.
Donation. All right. Well, looking forward to breaking beyond 150 million pesos worth of microloans. Thank you very much,
Absolutely.
Alex
Thank you,
Charkov,
Shane.
for joining us on Starting Gate today.